How are you?
Hi, Morgan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So if it's okay, can we just go ahead and get started? Okay, sounds good. The Burbs, it's really interesting, it's funny, it's entertaining, and it's based on the 1989, film starring Tom Hanks. So can you tell me a little bit about what went into crafting a movie and adapting it into a TV series that's just as funny and mysterious as the original, but also making it really modern in an up-to-date tone?
Exactly. When I started to think about this show as a series, I wanted to create a whole new world, a whole new group of characters, but still maintain and preserve the DNA of the original movie. And that's tonally, that's with Easter eggs and nods to the movie, but it's a whole fresh new take on it and new themes that are explored through a different lens. But what's so great, though, is that we got to shoot on the original cul-de-sac of the movie. So it's inherently built in this callback to the film, and that was really fun and incredible to get to do and shoot in LA.
Yes, I totally think that, fans from the original movie will definitely love this TV adaptation. Like you said, there are a lot of little Easter eggs and nostalgic callbacks, but it's also very, very modern and up to date. With that being said, it kept me totally engaged and laughing throughout the entire series. It has such funny dialogue. So, can you tell me about a moment in maybe a table read or a script, and you saw this funny dialogue that was also extremely relatable? How did that feel for you that you can see your adaptation on the page now on the screen and it's just totally what you wanted?
Yeah, the when we do a table read, the first time we did that with the first episode with the whole cast there and lots of people involved in the show came around to watch it, and that was the first time beyond auditions that we got to hear these words in our actors' mouths. And the moment that got everybody was Mark Prosh playing Todd. He just comes in and he says, "Hi." And that's it. And everyone just lost it. It's just like his embodiment of the character and the tone was just incredible. And it was such a surreal moment to see these people come together and lift these words off the page. And they've all brought their own style and ad libs to the show. So I always say anything I can write, it just elevate to the next level.
100%. All of these characters are very interesting and intriguing. Todd, in particular, you just never know what you're going to get with his response or reaction. And whether the characters react to it or not, internally and as a viewer, it's hilarious. And it just makes for a really serious, also, adaptation. So, my last question for you is, if you were in the Burbs, which one of these characters would you most relate or connect to?
I would most relate to Rory. She is me as a kid. I wanted to be president. I was very much someone who was enterprising and wanted to always do the best and show up and was 13 going on 40 basically. So she's the one I relate to the most.
And for me, I would say that in a roundabout way, I would most relate with Agnes, but for some of the same reasons, as she's the president of the HOA, I would be that person that's kind of on top of everything, organizing, making sure this is picked up here, everything is running smoothly. So I tried to place myself into one of those characters, but they're just so multi-layered, so complex, and we're excited to get everybody tuned in.
Yeah, I love that. That was the goal is to so everyone can see themselves in one of these characters and want to hang out and be friends with these people as well. So I'm really glad that you feel that way.
100%, you nailed it. And we're excited. We're all going to be tuned in on Peacock. Thank you so much for speaking with me today.
Thank you.